Today I'm going to show you how to make the simplest homemade custard from scratch that's like 100 times better than that powdered store-bought kind. In a saucepan, we'll add the milk. I'm adding vanilla extract, but you can also add vanilla beans for that extra flavor. And now we're gonna heat this until it gets just close to boiling. And while that's heating, we're gonna mix the egg yolks, sugar, and corn flour. And now we're gonna whisk it until it becomes light and creamy like this. Okay, now that the milk is at temperature, we're going to add half of it into the eggs and whisk it really well. This basically helps temper the eggs, which means that it gets them used to the hot temperature so that they don't scramble when you cook them. Okay, now we're at the final stage, which is cooking the custard. So we're gonna add the mixture back into the saucepan. So what we have to do now is basically cook the custard enough that the corn flour activates without scrambling the eggs. It's a very fine line. This is the only tricky part of making custard, and trust me, it's not hard. All you have to do is cook it at a low temperature and keep mixing it the entire time so that the heat gets distributed evenly and the eggs don't get scrambled. As you start to cook it, initially nothing will happen, but don't take your eyes off it because it thickens very quickly. Once it starts to thicken like this, switch from your spatula to a whisk and start whisking it really well. After a few seconds of whisking, it will become really smooth like this. Now continue to whisk it for 60 to 90 seconds until it becomes nice and thick like this, then take it off the heat immediately. Now once we transfer it into a bowl, we're going to add some butter and we whisk it until it's melted and combined. Now cover it tightly with the cling film, then we chill it for a few hours to set it before using.